bitch like Tada. Always lit, call me Dada. I'm always fresh, no Prada. You like me? Ha ha ha, gon' get that guap like Tada. I stick strip, go papa. Double cup, I'm monster. That bitch get wet like agua. I turn your bitch like Tada. Always lit, call me Dada. I'm always fresh, no Prada. You like me? Ha ha ha, gon' get that guap like Tada. I stick strap, go papa. Double cup, I'm monster. That bitch get wet like agua. I'm doing things on her.
Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Papa Joe for this week's edition of the Metal Shop Vlogs. We have a cool guest, and also, actually, we were gonna feature him last year, but shit happens, man. Life happens. People get busy and stuff, and we know he's been working hard. I'll let him get into that. But today we have Dean the Texan, along with a good friend Tezu.
How y'all doing?
Yo,
Go ahead and give us a quick intro.
So Dean the Texan, Angel is the real name. Born and raised here in El Paso. I'm from Canutillo. For the most part, I did a lot of traveling in my youth. So, I've been blessed with the opportunity to see the West Coast, see the East Coast, and just travel around and experience different cultures and just different lifestyles throughout our beautiful country, But other than that, I just do music for the love of it. If you honestly ask me, yes, I do want to be famous, of course. I love being in the spotlight, and I can't help it. I love the attention. I do. I love the attention.
Pretty boy.
Oh, man. Hey, you're one honest dude. Okay, so you're part of the Funky Fat.
Yes. Honestly, Funky Fat Elephants, and there was a point in time where I didn't have all of the resources that I needed in order to progress with my career, and it just happened to be one day I'm on Facebook and I saw Tay, and he reached out to all of us, and I reached back out to him, and out of everyone, he was the only one that was actually willing to work with me. He gave me my start pretty much, and honestly I owe a lot to him because he's coached me vocally. He's showed me things as far as like shows, promoting that. It's helped me out in my career a lot, and
Yeah, that's cool,
I appreciate it. So
yeah, one thing for sure, the Desert God Tezu is a hardworking dude, man.
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so talk to us about what you've been up to, man. I know I see you making a lot of moves, man. It's exciting, man. So talk to us, man.
I've been doing a lot. Lately, it's just working on getting more connections, making sure I solidify a lot of connections. We actually got a show coming up we got a couple of shows coming up in September, actually. The 18th, I'll be here in El Paso. Dean the Texan, Manny Hayes is going to be with me. The 21st, we're going to be over there in Albuquerque. It's going to start our mini tour and everything. War Flags. Dates are going to be coming out this week on Friday. But it's a lot. It's really a lot. I got a project coming out. He's got a project coming out I'm producing. Manny Hayes got a project coming out I'm producing. I also got 2 more projects I'm working on that I'm producing.
Hey, is Mark Wynn still with you too? Is he still working with you?
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely.
I heard it's hard to keep that dude, man.
Yeah. He's a ghost.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, talk to me about this Ease Back In. I love that.
Ease
title.
Back
That's cool.
In. A play on words.
Yeah.
It's a play on words. We know what we normally do as artists. We got to take a break sometimes and learn from previous projects. And I learned a lot from my last project, and I want to incorporate a little bit more things. And then ease back in is pretty much self-explanatory. I got to ease back into this. Everybody got to ease back into things. It's like at the end of the year, people still want to see stuff. School just started. People don't want to go to school. I understand that. People don't want to go to work. This is all for the working class. It's trying to,
People
ease
just
back in.
want to watch Netflix, stay home, chill.
Yeah. All the time.
I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I can't lie. I love Netflix. So.
Yes.
Well, it's good to see you busy, man. Just keep it up. I know that you support a lot of the local hip hop artists, and that's awesome, man. We may not always hear it from people, but you do have fans who are in the background just cheering you on, man. So
Yes, and
Definitely.
I really do appreciate that, for real. I watch y'all.
This is y'all, man.
I see y'all, and I really do appreciate that, for real. It does mean a lot. It does mean a lot, especially when you go through a lot of difficulties in the music biz, and you have to deal with different personalities and egos.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So talk to us about how you got Dean the Texan in your group.
Well, I actually saw Dean. I saw Dean's performance a while back. He just didn't notice. I saw Dean's performance a while back and everything. And I reached out to him because I normally like seeing people that have a lot of potential and the same drive as I do. Is willing to do it themselves, even if they fail or not. It's a life lesson. So my thing is, all right, well, I can trust you. You know, I can trust you. You're a cool dude. You got extremely good lyrical skill. Don't hold yourself back on that. Let's start working on something.
Nice.
Come over here and I'll help you out as much as possible. If not, I'll point you in the right direction or point to somebody or ask somebody else to help us out.
Yeah. It's like I remember when I first started, I would hold myself back a lot. I would, and honestly, he would stop me right on the dime. Stop. You're holding back. Don't do that. Say what you're gonna say. Do whatever you're gonna do. Stop holding back. It's like, and honestly, I kind of broke out of that shell, and just from there on, it just became like, I don't even know how to explain it. It just became amazing as far as performing on stage, performing at the concerts, just reaching out to everybody. I became more social, and you know what I mean? It just really
It goes a
helped me.
long way when you have somebody who believes in you. You know,
Yeah.
it's good for your self-esteem, your confidence, and stuff. So, yeah. So like, talk to us about your personal music history. Like, what got you into music?
Honestly,
Were you born with a gift of rap, or did you acquire it?
I acquired it, honestly.
Yeah.
I acquired it.
That's not
and
easy.
The thing is,
Oh, no.
I love all genres of music. And if you were to ask me, like, the way I saw music is my uncle, he used to be a security guard at Club 101 back in the day when I was very much younger. And there was a singer, and her name was Io Rapture. Io came to El Paso, and he pulled me on stage, and I just heard her music. And whether it's disco, pop, rock, rap, country, I listen to it. I love it because every single type of music has a different story to tell. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I get in my moods, and you know what I mean, I get in my feelings sometimes, and I'll start listening to country. You know what I mean? I get enraged sometimes. I'll throw on some Deftones or Chevelle, and I'm like, you know. But I mean, rap. I leaned toward rap because it was the way that I felt I could express myself the best. Rap is literally a no holds bar. Say what I want, be as crazy as I want. If I'm pulling out my hair and I want to yell something, I can do it into the mic, you know. And I'm pretty sure I could do that with other genres. It's just that was just the one that I really clung on to.
That's awesome, man. Cool. Yeah. So we're excited to see your spit some bars, or I don't know. Yeah, I'm not that cool, man. So is that how you would say it? Spit some
Yeah, I mean, I say it. Spit some bars.
Damn.
Yeah, spit some bars. If you got something to say, spit some bars. That's what I'm saying. Nope, don't worry about it.
Cool.
Everybody likes a nice, good line.
Oh yeah.
Cool, man. So let's go ahead and talk about your original music. How many? Okay, so let's start with the first question. Like, how many original songs do you have that are strictly yours?
Original songs that I have, I would say probably about ranging from anywhere like 10 to 15. And it's like, I mean, that just brings me back to like, I didn't really have the resources, so I just used what I had at the time, you know. And it started off, I had my laptop, and when Guitar Hero first came out, and it had the USB import or the little port, that's what I used. I was in my bathroom with the Guitar Hero mic and Cool Edit Pro, and I was recording and producing all of my own music, you know.
Yeah, that's
And
cool, man.
most of it, I mean, most of the beats, they were offline and everything, but I mean, for the most part, when I first started, it was just original beats. It was whatever came off the keyboard.
That's straight
And,
up hip
Oh yeah, dude, that's pretty cool, man.
and I mean, if you listen to it, I do that a lot. Like, I'll call Tay sometimes, and I'll be like, I don't know what happened to this guy, but I feel like for some reason I should kind of revert back to this because I feel like I've kind of lost track of what I really started doing hip hop for. And I listen to my songs and it just sounds like a very, well, not innocent per se, but just like I can hear the youth in my voice.
Yeah, get you.
Compared to now, you know, and it's just I feel like I want to go back to that, like where everything was just fun. I was doing it just because I could, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean that's basically it, you know. But I did grow up in the streets, so I mean a lot of it is like gangster hip hop, you know, and I like it, but at the same time I love reggaeton too. And you know what I mean, I wasn't necessarily blessed with like a really good singing voice.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Use that, man. Dude, you can use that.
Boy Dean.
All right.
I'm kidding. I don't know jack shit about reggaeton.
Yeah, no, it's like he's helped me out a lot, and like I surprise him all the time. I'll call him and be like, "Hey, I'm switching it up," and he's like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "Okay, we just did this, and you have these snares, and we're just dropping bars, but then I hit him with like these Spanish beats out of nowhere, and I'm like, he's like, okay, big old pit bull looking ass."
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, kind of. All right.
That's cool, man. You want to add some variety to your sound? That's cool.
I like it. I like it when they give me something different. I know what I'm gonna do for myself. So as a beat maker and producer, I'd like, okay, cool. Now I can actually get out of this crap and go into something.
Yeah, like
with
some direction,
melody.
right? You get some direction.
Yeah, so with something with more melody, I can start using my musical skills. Because with hip hop, it's mostly about the feel that you can get into it. But when you come at me like what he does, hey man, I need this type of beat. All right, I got you.
Nice,
No problem.
man. Yeah. Cool. So, are all those like singles, or have you ever done like an EP or a full length?
Well,
Or do you have plans to do one?
I've done a couple mixtapes. I haven't done any EPs, and I don't have an original album. That's what we're working on right now, and that's what's gonna be released here on the 20th. And I can't be, I couldn't be
awesome, man.
more excited. Like,
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
like,
Fire Flame. It's
So, can you like
Fire Flame.
divulge any information about your upcoming release, or you want to just keep it all like hush hush till then?
By all means,
well, I
Give us a little
can.
teaser, man, like-
I can give you the name of it is called Guess Who, and
Guess
I
Who,
can tell
Guess
you
Who.
right now that the main song that I've been focusing on is called Tada.
yeah, he's been at me for a while. He's like, yo, can I get Tada? I was like, no. You're not even, nah, man, we're not even done. And I eventually gave it to him. Now it's that's like I have to admit that's out of all the songs that I recorded from him, that's nobody's ready for that.
We'll see,
Nobody's
man. We'll
ready
see.
for
Heck
that.
yeah, we're excited for that, man. Are you gonna release that like online, physical copies, or Spotify, everywhere?
It's gonna be everywhere, but the physical copies are gonna come later. As of right now, I just want to kind of promote everything online and just really get that social networking out there, Facebook, Instagram. I'm really gonna hit it hard. I'm surely gonna try to get everyone to listen to it, whether they like it or not. It doesn't matter. I want my voice to be heard, so
Nice.
I'm gonna do whatever I can to accomplish that.
How would you like in one word? How would you describe it? Like, like for example, is it like aggressive or?
Oh, it's actually
Yo.
mellow, if I had to say.
Yeah,
Mellow? Actually, it is a mellow. It's mellow, but at the same time,
You
it's
find
like,
yourself bobbing your head, like
Oh, yeah, dude,
you're
like
just
it's like a mellow bob.
yeah,
It's-
it's,
Heck yeah, we're
Like
gonna need
that.
2 words for that one.
that word is called that you gotta ooh.
Nice, heck yeah,
Ooh.
dude. It's exciting,
Yeah.
man. So, did you use like different themes to write your like lyrics for this, or is it kind of like what you mentioned earlier, as far as like the streets and?
it's kind of like that. This one's more explanatory, as more as like, I guess, like, simply put, I'm full of myself. So I'm just kind of like, hey, check this out. This is what I can do. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna do this. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's a really
Love it. Here it is.
braggadocious.
Love it.
It's really braggadocious, but he's has some bars in there. Like I don't care what nobody says. Like us, like all the FFE crew, we got bars.
Oh, yeah.
We got
Definitely.
bars, and it's nothing to shake nobody's head at because they both of them surprised me. Like I still can't get over crumpet. This is the only person I know that rhymes something dope with crumpet. Crumpet in a
Yeah.
Texas voice, too. Little country Texas voice.
Got like a twang.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, nice.
very much so.
So, like, who do you think supports your music the most?
That supports my music.
You got a better age range than I do. It
Yeah,
actually goes through.
It's like bridges a gap.
Yeah.
Honestly, I guess I would have to say, like, I don't really know how to describe it. Any input, kind of.
Anywhere from anybody that likes trap music to head nod hip hop music.
Because I mean, it's just a big
Even
old
rock
variety
music,
of
to be
everything.
honest with you,
Like,
if you like rock music and you listen to him, you'll be like, all right, yeah, I can listen to this hip hop.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I try to incorporate everything. So I mean, you'll hear country, you'll hear southern down south, and then at the same time, like I said, it's like I moved a lot. So it's like I was up in Oakland, Hayward, San Jose. So I came back with the bruh and everything, you know. So you hear a little bit of everything, you know what I mean? I'm not just one type of way, and I think honestly that's why I'm very confident in myself because I feel unique. You know what I mean? I feel like I stand out. You know,
Nice.
and that's the one thing that I really try to aim for. You know what I mean? And I mean, Jose, that's my name, but at the same time, it's kind of like 80% of El Paso's Jose. So yeah. So it's like I just call myself Dean.
Nice, makes sense. All right, man. So now it's time for the show-off segment. Talk to us about venues where you have performed.
Well, I mean, a lot of them have been local, you know, and
Yes.
I've been performing since I was 15, and my first one was at what was it called, Uncle Paulie's over on the west side, and
Holy moly.
yeah,
Ah.
and you know what I mean. We had MB Riders there, and
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Hey, that got me saying holy moly.
G Walters, Batman.
Bruh.
Come on, bro.
Cool.
But I mean, honestly, that's a big reason why I do music too. I love celebrities and I admire them, you know what I mean? And I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. So, I mean, I'm doing this, so it's like, hey, I shook hands with, for instance, I always wanted to meet Robin Williams. That's a big one. Like, Robin Williams, Heath Ledger before he passed away, which was really a big old downer for me. And you know what I mean, there's just people that I admire and that I want to meet. So that's another reason why I do music, you know. And I try to get out as much as I can. But I mean, for the most part, I would say I've probably done shows on the southern part. I haven't really gone north too much. But
Have you
Oh,
played
that's
out
about
of
to
El
happen.
Paso?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta. There's a lot of stuff in the works.
Nice. Heck yeah, man.
Southwest is getting a good taste of us.
It's Texas. It's getting a good taste of the Texan.
Oh yeah.
definitely. And it's, yeah, it's
How about promoters? Like, who have you worked with? Like, local promoters?
everyone.
Yeah.
Everybody?
Pretty much.
Nice.
Pretty much. We've been involved with a lot of promoters. Again, SMS. They've done a lot of shows. They've asked us to do a lot of shows with them. Sick Life. Rob Bennett's helped me out with a lot. Also, the Sesh Crew show. He reached out to me to get involved in that one. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good show.
I'm still jealous.
It checked off one of my lists of things to do because I always wanted to meet Ubiquitous and Godimus and everything from Sesh Crew. But it's just a lot. It's a lot, and there's a lot of lessons that I learned. we got a couple of big shows that we're gonna be bringing in people, and it's not just gonna be hip hop. Hint, hint.
Nice. Yeah, and I know that you've been pretty open to like helping like metal bands and bands of other genres.
Yeah, most definitely. Music, it's music. That's the main goal, is to do music. And I understand as I'm getting older that I can't just stick to one genre. I started in hip hop and I sing a little bit, but at the same time, it's better. And if I want to stay truly long in longevity, I gotta do more. And I always tell them that it's too. So when he's listening to other stuff, I'm like, yo, just incorporate that. Just do it. It's cool. Don't worry about it. You're a musician. You're not just you're not just a rapper. You're a musician.
Don't
You're
put
an
yourself in a
artist.
box.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, what are some of the favorite artists that you've opened for?
That I've opened for? Oh, that's there's one I opened up over here on the Far East, and I think it was the Texas to Louisiana Throwdown, and Michael Watts was there, as well as Little Young from Swisher House. Rashid was there.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then a couple of times I had worked with G&D, and he brought a Little Cohete down, lighter shade of brown, so I got to open up for them. It's crazy. And I mean, the list goes on, but
That's cool, man.
I mean, for the most part, I mean, I've enjoyed it. I would like to open up for some bigger names, but I mean, steps. You know what I mean, I'm not just gonna
work in progress.
Yeah.
We'll get there, man. Okay, so what are some of the things that you see like at local shows that you like, that make you feel good, you know?
Honestly, I love to. The one thing that I've been really striving for is I want the city to show support. You know what I mean? The more people, it's not just, oh, we're trying to get the sales. Oh, we're just trying to get some money. You know what I mean? I genuinely want you to come out. You know what I mean? The more people that are there, it's like, hey, my city's showing up. Hey, my city recognizes me as an artist, you know? And that's just the one thing that I really want to accomplish. I want to be a local celebrity, you know what I mean? I want them to know who I am. And the more that they come out, the more support that we get, I love it, you know what I mean? And that's why I try to go out there as much as I can. Whether walking to the park or just walking around the mall, you know what I mean? I introduce myself and I talk to everyone. I don't single anybody out. I want you to come hear hip hop. I want you to hear what we have to say. I want you to hear our voice. I want you to see us.
Yes,
I get that, man.
FFE is non-biased. We love all of you guys.
Yep, everyone.
Everybody.
Are you also part of the Knuckleheads?
Yes, I am. So
Nice.
I'm. Knuckleheads is just like the perfect name because
Yeah,
there's no better way to describe it.
Yeah, we have meetings and then we're all serious, but at the same time, you couldn't tell if you were serious or in a cartoon.
Well, you know what? I wear a size 8, like in fitted cap, so if you ever have a spot for an honorary Knucklehead,
Oh yeah.
I'm available, man.
Oh yeah, most
I'm ready to
definitely.
go.
Most
I'll
definitely.
probably have the biggest head in the Knuckleheads.
Well,
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
Cool, so now it's time let's talk about your social media, man. Where can people find you?
Okay, well, I mean, I started off on Reverb Nation, so of course I gotta throw it out there. I mean, if you want to hear older songs, Reverb Nation is probably the place to go. But I mean, genuinely, I try to stick with the same name, so you're not just searching everything trying to find me. So Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything's just Dean the Texan. So I mean,
At Dean the Texan.
at Dean the Texan, yes.
Cool. So like Instagram too?
Instagram, everything, all social media outlets, you'll probably find me at Dean the Texan.
oh, yeah, he's very active.
Is your Instagram more like personal or is it music related?
Oh,
Everything?
It's
pretty boy Dean.
Or is it selfies?
it's a mix of both. There is selfies. I'm not gonna lie. There is selfies,
Wait,
but
is there like a selfie that takes 6 different pictures to make one big one?
no, unfortunately, no, not that one.
24/7.
24
But there's not a
I'm not even
collage.
on that much.
7-Eleven selfies.
I don't have a collage.
All right, I'll make
There's-
an album
there's
out of all your
singles.
selfies.
There's
I'm gonna make an album cover out of all your selfies. I'm gonna call it
Okay,
Dean
when
Project.
you post a selfie, do you ever like go back and like zoom in on your own selfie?
Yeah, probably. I'm not gonna lie. I'll examine, but like, I should probably been wearing this hat. Fuck, why was I wearing that chain? You know,
Wait.
but
Tell me that you don't go back and touch up your selfies, right?
oh no,
No.
I don't do that.
Like what you see is what you get.
Yeah,
Do
pretty
the
much.
test. Dude, literally, I've seen like people like at shows, they'll be like taking a picture and then they'll go back. I don't know what app they use, but they're like airbrushing their face, their cheeks.
Oh no, I don't get all
Checking
crazy
out
like that.
stuff.
I'll throw a filter on occasionally, but no, I don't. I'm not getting all the blemishes, the scratch marks. No, I'm
You're
good
in
on
those,
that.
man. Shit. Okay, so what advice would you? Okay, so I'm sorry. Before going to the next question, what's the most reliable way of getting a hold of you for like booking purposes and stuff?
Booking purposes, you would be able to find us at even me specifically, if you wanted to, at Funky Fat Elephant Productions on Facebook. Also, we do have our email, which is ffeproductions915@gmail. That would be the best way to get a hold of us, because not only that, but it goes straight to Tay, you know what I mean? And this is the backbone. If anything, like, I feel like I'm just like a little alternate dimension being stuck in the back of his head, but this is the body of the
don't know how to
company,
take
you know what I mean?
He's a
That's,
body to the selfie. Don't go nowhere. The selfie don't go nowhere without the body.
Oh no, nah.
Nah.
I'm not the manager.
you ain't gonna stop me from taking a selfie.
No. I just organize things, make sure everybody stays on schedule.
Of course.
Yeah,
They
'cause
manage their own selves. I don't.
Oh, nice.
No.
he
I don't manage nobody.
he'll throw a guideline every now and then, but yeah, it's,
No, I learned my lesson the first time. I don't manage nobody but myself.
Okay. So, like, what advice would you give to like a young kid who's maybe an aspiring rapper, who doesn't even know that whether he's good at it or not yet?
Just do it.
yeah.
Just do it. Don't be afraid of what people are saying.
Wait, are you saying that because of the whole Nike controversy this week, or
Nah.
I don't get into all
do you
those
do it
guesses
even
and
though you
beats and-
sacrifice everything? And-
To be honest with
Okay.
you, for me, yeah, I got to. I got to put my chips up. That's the only way I can compete, because people take it wrong, but my competition, I don't look at my competition as the people that are the same level as me. I would say, I'm looking at Eminem. I'm like, I want your seat.
You always
You know what
raise
I
the
mean?
bar. Always raise the bar on yourself.
I want your seat, or as a musician like Prince, I want that seat. Like, that's what I strive for, something to go farther. When you say that you want to, I'm the best in the city, like that, you're already putting yourself in a box. I want to be the best in the galaxy.
Yeah, man.
I want to be the best in the galaxy. Nah, screw that.
What about you? What advice would you give to a young aspiring rapper?
I mean, basically along the same lines, like, just don't stop, you know what I mean? And me just knowing just from personal experience, you know what I mean? The resources might not always be there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They might not always be there, and I mean, I give it credit to those kids, like, you know what I mean? Yes, they're rapping on the phones. It's not the best quality. It's not always gonna sound the best, and yeah, sometimes you hear the beat, you can't really hear their voices. But no matter how it sounds, you're trying. You're trying, and you
You're
never
working on
stop
it,
trying. Because like I said, I started with the Guitar Hero. Those songs sounded horrible. But I mean, look at where I'm at now. You know, and that's all because I didn't stop.
Yeah, there's always room to improve. There's always room to
Most
improve.
definitely.
Even if you're born with the gift, or if you're not born with the gift to do it, you can still become better than you were 5 minutes ago, 2 days ago, 3 weeks ago. You always can strive to become better. It just honestly depends on them, and don't wait for anybody. I never did. Nah. If you wait for somebody, you're gonna end up digging your own grave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy because like you mentioned Eminem. Like, it's funny how it just seems like, okay, he released the album, and I don't know, it's like kind of divisive.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm bringing that up is because, like, in El Paso, like, I'm not an expert in like the hip hop rapping scene or anything, but like I have a lot of friends who are in it, and all I see from that scene is unity, man. Like, I've seen some people, I've been to shows, and it's nothing but support, man. Especially like for the younger MCs.
Yeah.
One time we caught our friend Fabia, the prophet, at Neon Rose when they had the backyard, and it was packed. And he was pretty new to the scene, you know. So that's why I'm like, well, I mean, what kids see on TV and stuff, and what they hear about on social media all day, isn't always realistic, man.
Right.
And that's a good thing, like for El Paso, you know, if you guys can be united, that
Yeah, that's
so much
you're right. That a lot of what's being seen on the radio or heard on the radio, seen on TV, a lot of people are not knowledgeable to know that the more money you have, and if you're behind a corporation, there's more chance that you're going to be on TV more than somebody else would, even if you're making the same sales and everything. And I like that about El Paso too, because there's an opportunity to always become great and everything. You don't have to be a part of a clique. You can always be yourself, and everybody else is going to support you.
Yep. Cool. So now it's time for the rapid fire. I'm gonna ask you guys 5 questions. These questions are also written by Amber Favela, so big shout out to Amber. Thank you. It's not that I'm getting lazy with the questions. She's just so good at it, man. So, hey, man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Fire away.
Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna ask you 5 quick questions. You have a split second to answer. Okay, so here we go. Dean the Texan. If you could be a member of any TV sitcom family, which would it be?
Oh, damn. That's Modern Family.
Nice. Okay. Bacon or sausage?
Oh, sausage.
Okay. Would you rather be a master of every musical instrument or be fluent in every language?
And every musical instrument. That's different.
Yeah. What's your favorite dinosaur?
Ankylosaurus.
Okay. And the last question.
Came with a good one.
What songs are on your zombie killing soundtrack?
That one's fun. Okay. First of all, I would have to start off with The Red by Chevelle. And then I would probably throw in Mr. Crowley. My Own Summer by Deftones. Stuck in the Middle, but the Grateful Dead version.
Oh, yeah. Damn, dude. That's a good soundtrack right there, man.
Black Dog by Led Zeppelin.
Dude, you're going out of class, man. Fuck that. Oh, nobody said you're going out, though, because they're zombies. Fuck those guys.
Oh, I'm
You
not
got
dying.
this. Cool, man. So that pretty much concludes like our portion of the vlog. Our questions. Is there anything that we didn't cover that you guys would like to talk about now?
Honestly, we got that tour coming up, starting the 21st.
Is there a name like for the tour?
Yeah, War Flags.
Flex.
The
Nice.
stretch.
Yep.
War Flags and stretch. It again. It's another play on words. I like teasing people's heads
Cool.
and stuff. But it's a group tour. We're all Southwest, so New Mexico, El Paso, Texas, and Arizona. So we're hitting those 3 states up.
Who's coming out with you?
We got, of course, the Knuckleheads crew. Me, Dean the Texan, Randy Hayes. We got DJ Dyslexican from New Mexico. He's gonna be. He's always been on our tours and everything. And we also got for a lot of the shows. We also got Swingtown's Finest. That's gonna be with us on a lot of those shows. So shout out to
Definitely looking
Swingtown's
forward to all
Finest.
this.
Yeah. You guys be on the lookout for that tour. If they're coming to your city, go check them out, man. Support them.
Tempe.
Also, go our friends. Go ahead and do us a favor and give Dean the Texan a like. Go to his Facebook page, his Instagram. Go check out all his like awesome content, right? Awesome content.
Oh yeah.
On his
Oh,
Instagram.
definitely.
Yeah, keep up with him.
Definitely something different every day.
Another little thing that we're gonna be throwing out there: be prepared for new ciphers. We're gonna be bringing back the ciphers.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I forgot to ask
We
about
are
that.
going to be
yeah. We're
releasing
gonna be bringing
the
back-
cold cut ciphers.
Yes,
and
the cold cut ciphers. Y'all are not ready for this. It's gonna be El Paso to California. There's a lot of people, and just don't sleep because they might get their head taken off.
Yeah, I'm definitely myself. I'm gonna be bringing the finest work I have, and
Cold
I'm
cut
not
ciphers.
gonna. I'm giving this 1,000%, and we're gonna be networking. We're gonna be West Coast, you know what I mean, East Coast, everything in general. So, hey, this might be my chance. I'm gonna go as hard as I possibly can. I want everyone to know who I am at the end of this. So,
Yeah, man. Sounds good.
Yes,
Cool.
yes.
Yeah, so guys, be on the lookout for that. Go check out their stuff, man. If you get a chance, when the music is released, the new stuff,
oh yeah,
then support it, man. Jam it, share it with your friends, and when it gets physical copies, buy that stuff, man. The support always goes a long way. So, I want to thank you guys again for hanging
you.
out.
Thank you,
David
thank
Texan, our good friend Tezu, Funky Fat Elephant Productions, and the Knuckleheads crew.
Heck yeah.
Support them, man. They're all El Paso. As always, I want to give a shout out to Alive Audio, our awesome sponsors, Alex and Nicole. And as always, a huge shout out
Greatly
to Mama
appreciate
Judy,
it.
man. She did double duty today. Forgot to mention that this is our second vlog session of the night. And dude, if we could do another one, we would, because we love it, man. If you guys are in a band, or even if you're a solo musician in El Paso, or in the surrounding areas, or from anywhere, man. Like we've had a band from the UK here.
Oh wow.
Our hashtag has always been hashtag hit us up from day one. So hashtag hit us up, man. We'd love to feature you guys.
Heck yeah.
Thanks again, guys.
Hits up.
Do it.
Nothing but love for the El Paso scene.
Do it.
And we'll see you guys next week on the Mill Shop Vlogs.
See y'all later.
Laters.
Roach burn, I said leave that. Roach burn, I said leave that. Roach burn, I said leave that. 2-4 with a mindset. Goals met when I fly jet. White tee on fleek bet. Green J's got a clean step. My cup full.